Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the noble dance, my duty, let my seed. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, break it way down to molecules. Yo, let me hit you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always headlines, the street news. Hey, baby girl, don't be confused. Sell my 17s and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, how you get. Now I got you on super unlimited views. Give me I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your
20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Dallas Cowboys. Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson and Jason Myers, has us set to get started. And off we go from Arlington. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Tag! Viking 18!
Play of the game, first throw of the game. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he will not be able to get away. Good work getting in there to force him out of bounds. It's a loss of a couple.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical. Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways, and they forced him to go so far sideways, he went out of bounds.
Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker. And the Cardinals are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Right to the air, it's Winston. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Winston. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Green, double C, get in! Flash with the back, behind!
2nd down throw for Jameis. Forced to his right. And And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
From the gun on third down, it's Winston. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Out of the gun, it's Winston. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the veteran linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
I don't hate the decision, Mike. Be aggressive. Come away with a touchdown. But what the quarterback understands in this situation is you just can't hold the ball. You got to get it out of your hand, give your guy a chance to come down with it, and he puts the ball in harm's way and results in a pick.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Back to throw. That's caught by Gibbs. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. They hand it to Gibbs. And he's going to be close to the first down. Just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up third and short yardage.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80, Cowboy 80. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his man. He finds Sutton.
It really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the first down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Ready, ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Open man, the tight end, Brevin Jordan. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 6. On the ground, it's the tight end. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. A huge play for Dallas. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Ready up.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
Go. Cougar 1970 Timberwolves.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Oh, that's swung out wide and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker. And he'll be taken down. That is a good return. They'll set up shop at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Winston to throw on first down. And is caught downfield by Odunze. And he will score. Roll Odunze. Touchdown, Arizona. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. We'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Stop low, 18. Ready?
They'll look to throw. Cross right side to the tight end commit. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Number 6.
10 at the 48-yard line.
Tag. Coconut.
A run here with Gibbs. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take it back down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And a good job routing to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. 1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On to the 2nd quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they've got it with 4th down coming up. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. Taken at the 10. And he'll get something there on the return. Able to take this back to the 20-yard line.
Green, triple team. Ready. Blue ready. White. Five low. Hey. 550. Flip.
On 1st down, it's Winston. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Second and 10.
Ready? Blue way. Tommy. Green, triple team. Let him go.
A run with the forward Buckeye, Quinshawn Judkins. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Von Bell, the veteran safety, is there on the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down.
Black 25. Let him go.
From the gun, Winston. That's complete. Bryce Ford Wheaton. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down. Here's Jameis. His throw left side is complete. He's to the 15. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Cardinals. That his second TD catch of the season. Myers now to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Cardinals move out on top, 14-0.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
35-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
18, Pioneer. Panther 11, Panther 11. Go, Reed, go. Street, street.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. He'll throw it left and has his running back down the left sideline. And he will score. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
The kick is good. Next the score, Cardinals 14, Cowboys 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready? Let him go.
Winston. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
Winston's pass
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
Second down throw for Winston. Finding space at the 40. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. It is a big gain for Arizona. Pick up of 46 yards.
A gain of 46 yards on the play.
Now Winston.
First down.
That is caught. What a throw. Roll Odunze. Touchdown, Arizona. That's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Now the point after try from Myers. He's got it. And the Cardinals will take a 21-7 lead.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Buffalo 18.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of
79 Broncos.
3rd and
19 Lions.
He'll look to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They'll look to throw yet again. They'll get this out wide to Shakir. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play for the Cowboys. 41 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Tag. Let go.
To the left side, he's got Komet. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Cole Komet, touchdown Cowboys.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be at a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Winston. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Rasul Douglas.
Winston's pass intercepted.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Go! Bronco 80. Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's caught by Gibbs. Down the sideline. And he's into the end zone. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Dallas. His second touchdown of this first half. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready. Wait, black.
Out of the gun, it's Winston. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Cardinals. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
Ready, break. Cup 19, Cup 19, let's go. 7 Pirates, Cowboy 80. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Finding room across midfield. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 39 yards.
First
Here we go.
and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Packers 60, Packers 60. Ready, ready.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Brings up second and 11.
Here we go, here we go.
The 27-yard line.
19, Pioneer.
Back to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Landon Jackson in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, leads to a sack.
And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
On on now. It's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This one from 47 yards out. Lutz's kick is good. And the Cowboys will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. To throw, here's Winston. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after first down, they find themselves in second and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Second down throw for Jameis. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Green, triple team. Ready? Black, green, triple team. Ready?
To throw, Winston. Fires left sideline. That is completion. And he will score. Touchdown, Arizona. His second touchdown of the afternoon.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Makes the score Cardinals 31, Cowboys 24. Jason Myers set to kick off.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Tag! Cougar 19, Cup 19, Cup 19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Going for it all. That is hard. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in this second quarter. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10.
Let's go now. 8 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. Interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. On first down, it's Winston. Quick throw, taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Well, he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Arizona.
Winston looking to throw. A throw left side caught by Sanders. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Throwing on second down, Winston. Exiting the pocket right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback.
Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. We'll talk things over before third down.
Ready. Look, green, Sonic. Where we go?
On play action, Winston. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And he's into the end zone yet again. Roll, Odunze. Touchdown, Cardinals. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
After the TD, Myers comes on down to kick it away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Clement.
It's a gain of 31 yards.
18,
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
They'll look to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquil. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend
for this type of return off of an interception, but boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates. Look at
He's got another one. Touchdown, Arizona. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Jason Myers is set to kick off.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Come on. 70 Rangers, 70.
On second and 10, they'll try to throw. That's to the tight end, Komet. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Buffalo 18. Lions.
He'll drop to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards.
You see so many of these crossing concepts, Mike, at every level of football because they're good versus man, they're good versus zone, and the best thing they do is they get the ball out of the quarterback's hand and in a good position for run after catch. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
18 cards, go!
Throwing now from the gun. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down.
At the 30-yard line.
Ready? Chop 60, chop hawk. Ready?
Back to the air one more time. That's a short throw caught by Komet. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
The big tight end, Cole Komet, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Let's go now. Like Warrior 70. Ready.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. And that is incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
To the end zone, it's intercepted.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
Little short pass here. Lions tight end. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On 1st and 10, here's Winston. And the rush gets rolled. Hill goes down. They got him. That's big Christian Wilkins. He's in there for the sack. It's his 3rd of the year. A run, and here comes Judkins. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Tyler Gordon there to make the tackle.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot.
Ready. Back for the hunt.
From the gun, Winston. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Just Sweat, he's in for the sack, and it will lead to 4th and very long. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 4th down, Daniel Whelan is on to punt as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This fielded inside the 35. And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Pass right side to the tight end, Shemet. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
38-yard line.
Ready, ready, ready,
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
70.
Second and 9.
Back to throw. That one out wide to Gibbs. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
The ability to sustain possession and continue to get new sets of down, it just allows more and more opportunities for those eventual chunk plays, and that's what every offense in the league is looking for. But the more first downs, the more snaps, the more opportunities.
Toss to the right. Here comes Gibbs. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
On the jump.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 4.
Let's go. Go.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. Good blocking to the 15. And he will score again. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Cowboys. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Rolling to the left. And that's going to be incomplete, but hold on. There is a flag down. Let's see what we've got. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchback. Winston to throw on first down. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. He's to the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. They extend the lead, and it looks like they're going to extend the terrific start to this season. Greg, they are just a few minutes away from a 4-0 beginning.
Even since adding that 17th game to the schedule, so many coaches across the league, Mike, they still refer to the season as quarters. So they talk about, all right, let's focus going into the year on winning quarter number 1. I'll tell you what, at 4-0, it doesn't get much better than that.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready? Let go.
Handoff, Gibbs running left. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That run good for a dozen. A very quick first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Once again, it's Gibbs. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike. And give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
Check.
On second down, it's Gibbs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, Cowboys.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense. So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
Back at the 42.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Third and a long way to go.
Ready?
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is incomplete. Here we go. Here that's what could be the final play. It's fourth down.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Oh, for the fifth time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And the Cardinals will take over here just past the 30.
It's a turnover on downs.
Ready?
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And on first down, it's back to Judkins. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for, but more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game. Great job there by the defensive lineman. You can see, Mike, why he is one of the best interior players in the entire league, using his strength and his speed to get through into the backfield, take the running back down for a loss.
They run it once more with Judkins. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for the visitors, the Cardinals. They finish off the first